Hello, hello. Hello. Welcome, guys. Can someone confirm if I'm audible? What? Just a bit. Hello, hello. Welcome, guys. How's the Josh? It's El Clasico time. It's Barcelona versus Real Madrid. The teams are currently in a huddle and getting warmed up for the match. Welcome to Game Sense with Dheemu. Thanks, Anaya. Confirm that I'm audible. Montjuic Stadium is completely filled. People are eagerly waiting for the El Clasico to start. Let's go through the lineup once. So this year, Barcelona's lineup for today's match. We have almost the same team which started the last match against Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-finals. So it's as usual Szczesny for the big games, as Ter Stegen is just returning from injury. Szczesny as goalkeeper, Eric Garcia, who had a fantastic performance in the Champions League as the right back, replacing Kunde, who's injured. Then Pau Kubasi, the 18-year-old youngster, not so young. Then partnering him is Inigo Martinez, who had formed a beautiful connection with Kubasi as the defensive pair of Barcelona this season. Then left back, the man who gets criticized the most, Gerard Martin. In the last two games, he has got, I think, four assists, two in the league game and two in the Champions League game. In the league, he was the MVP, but in the Champions League, he was crying after Barcelona lost. Let's hope he repeats his positive performances in this game too. Then we have the all fundamental Pedri here, and partnering him is the captain for today's match, Frenkie de Jong. Then on the left wing, we have Rafinha, who's an engine and a goal scoring machine this season. Then we have Dani Olmo as an attacking midfielder. We have Lamine in the right wing, the young prodigy. And then we have Ferran Torres up top. Lewandowski and Balde are back in the squad, but Hansi Flick has confirmed neither of them will start, and neither of them are starting. Let's go to Madrid's team once. How are Madrid going to set up? They'll be playing in that orange away match jersey today. Courtois as a goalkeeper, Fran Garcia, and there is one change here. It is Asensio and Chaumin as a centre back pair. Rudiger is out of the starting 11 this match, and Asensio and Chaumin are the centre back partners. Chaumin filling up, though he is a DM, filling up as CB when required for Real Madrid. Then Lucas Vazquez, the captain of Real Madrid, on the right back, with Ceballos and Valverde as the midfielders in front of the back line. And then there is Vinny on the left wing, Arda Güler on the right, Jude at the center, with Mbappe up front. Let's see how Barcelona going to play. We have Pedri and Frankie pairing. So generally, when Balde and Kunde were there, Balde Balde used to go up front like this. Rafinha used to come in between, inside their full back and the centre back. Lamine used to stay at the right. Kunde here. Kunde here used to provide the underlapping runs for Lamine Yamal, supporting him. Then Kubasi and Inigo used to split up. Frenkie used to come in between both the centre backs. Pedri here and Dani Olmo here, with Ferran dropping back to collect the ball and then provide his off the ball movements. So this is how Barcelona will be attacking. Or otherwise, when Frenkie goes up and when we lose our possession, Eric Garcia comes back Fits back into the back line. Gerard Martin also falls back, but they maintain a high defensive line with everyone pushing up, pushing up, almost near the halfway line, so that we immediately get the ball back when we lose the possession of the ball. So this is how Barcelona will be attacking, with Szczesny coming forward, being proactive, being a sweeper keeper to protect Barca's high line. When coming to Real Madrid's lineup, there is Courtois, there is Arda Güler replacing Rodrigo here. That's a huge change and a huge chance for Güler. With Mbappe up top, we all remember how Mbappe has changed the game in the last ElClasico in the Super Cup final when Mbappe comes back after injury in the second half and immediately impacting the play of Real Madrid by his speed, by his off-the-ball movements, by his dribbling, and by his scoring ability. They came back and led us by a goal after his introduction. So how will the Real Madrid team be playing? So Lamine Yamal will be on the right here. So Ceballos and Fran Garcia, both of them will try to double up against Lamine Yamal. Vinicius Junior will be staying up. Arda Güler will be coming back here. Mbappe and Vinicius Junior will be staying up here. So essentially it is kind of a 4-4-2, not a 4-2-3-1. A 4-4-2 with Vinny and Mbappe staying up, with Jude coming back to defend the ball and get the ball back, with Ceballos and Fran Garcia doubling up on Lamine Yamal, with Asensio and Tchouameni staying back, and Vasquez. If they are in possession, Vasquez stays here. If they are out of possession, Vasquez needs to come back, and then Valverde will be staying a little back for covering the vacant position left by Vasquez. Then Arda Güler will be operating around this area to take quick turns and passing the ball over to Vinny or to Mbappe to prevent the ball for their movements. And Jude, being Jude, will get the ball, immediately pass it over to Vinny or Mbappe, and then provide that overlapping or underlapping runs to get the ball back and score from the penalty box. He'll provide energetic and powerful runs. So Arda Güler is slowly replicating what Cruz used to do for Real Madrid. He is staying back and then trying to release the passes over the top or through the line by passing through the lines of Barcelona and providing the balls to Vinny or Mbappe or Jude with his runs and combining well with Lucas Vasquez. Rodrigo can also come back in the second half and then change the match. He's a very impactful player. Fran Garcia is also an attacking fullback. But as you know, Barcelona will have the most possession. It is expected for Barcelona to have more possession. So Madrid will mostly be staying back and trying to win the ball back. With Vasquez, Valverde here to support Vasquez for his defensive frailties. Then Güler also coming back. Ceballos doubling up on Lamine. Jude coming back. With Mbappe and Vinny staying up front. These two striking pair staying up front is similar to what Lautaro and Marcus Thuram did with Inter Milan. These Mbappe and Vinny are not such physical players as the Inter Milan pair, who can hold up the ball and provide the passes for the runs of Valverde or Lucas Vasquez or Jude Bellingham. but they are the ones who can provide powerful and very speed runs whenever Real Madrid gets a possession. So here Barcelona will be playing with the ball mostly, and whenever they are in a position of losing the ball, they'll try to counter pressure. They will not give much space to Real Madrid's back line or the goalkeeper. Lamine Yamal and Rafinha and Ferran Torres actually. Lamine Yamal and Ferran Torres will be pressing both their centre backs with Rafinha here and Eric Garcia here. They will have a constant pressure applied on the backline of Real Madrid, so that Hansi Flick tries to he knows the frailties of Real Madrid team, so he tries to make them play over the top, make them go for long balls by not giving good more spaces for them to play the ball through the lines. So Vinny and Mbappe are not that good in aerial duels. Jude Bellingham is the one who will be trying to win those aerial duels. And if we contain Jude well, we can win those second balls easily. With Inigo or Kubarsi being proactive and coming forward into the midfield to win the ball back. Inigo usually does that, and Pau Kubarsi also does that. So they already stay high up in the line, almost at the halfway line, and then if any long ball comes, they immediately step up and tries to win the ball back, with Frankie and Pedri coming back to recover the ball if for any free second balls. So that's that. That's how both the teams are going to play. Uh, Players are walking out into the ground. Barcelona flags are waving in the sky. The hope, the joy is back with the coolest Barcelona fans. They are playing beautiful football this season, and Hansi Flick wants to make that one more step by winning this Clasico and almost closing the league. Let's see how Barca's matches left are. So today it's an afternoon match for Barcelona against Real Madrid at home. So if they win this, currently Barcelona are 4 points ahead of Real Madrid. So if Barcelona wins this match, they'll be 7 points ahead of Real Madrid. And then if Barcelona wins away at Espanyol, the Catalan derby, Barcelona will be crowned the league champions as they were, if you remember, in the 23 season with Xavi, where Espanyol fans ran onto the pitch when Barcelona were celebrating winning the league title, and the Barca players rushed inside. Is that going to happen again? Let's see. Let's focus on the current match now. Then Catalan derby is always fearful and can't predict the outcome. Then Villarreal at home. Villarreal is in an outstanding form recently, so it is going to be a tough game. And then Barcelona away at Athletic Club at San Mamés. It's I can say it is one of the most difficult games to play in the league, away against Athletic. So tough matches ahead for Barcelona. So winning this Clasico is very important for them. Pedri receiving the Player of the Month award for April. showing that memento to the coolest in the Montjuic. Barcelona are in a huddle. They are ready. Let's see how Real Madrid's matches are. So they have against Barcelona today, and then they have Mallorca at home, then Sevilla away, Sociedad at home. That's all. At home, defeating Mallorca is not that big of an issue for Real Madrid. Against Sevilla, away from home, Sevilla is not at all in a good form this season, so I don't think it would be tough. Then against Real Sociedad, it could be tough, but just yesterday, Atletico defeated Sociedad, Sorloth scoring an hat trick and 4 goals, winning 4-0 against Sociedad. So Real Madrid have a huge chance to win all those 3 games. So they would be trying to win against this Clasico too to make the title interesting and cut the points gap to just 1 point. The game has started. Real Madrid kicked off. Let's change the scene again. Yeah. Real Madrid with the goal kick. Asensio taking it long. It's 1 minute 30 seconds. 1.5 minute done in my clock. I'm watching it on fan code. Lamine Yamal pressing Fran Garcia. Jude Bellingham providing the support here. Ceballos staying up front. Vini and Mbappe staying up front. Jude providing support at the left. Uh, Doubling upon Lamine Yamal. Vinicius Jr. running on the wings. Pau Kubasi. Pau Kubasi is there to tackle the ball off Vini. Waiting to see Barca's comeback from loss earlier this week. It's tough. It's going to be tough to come back from that loss, from that agonizing loss. On the way, going into the final, within 2 minutes of that. Oh, Mbappe here. Chesney tackled Mbappe. He tackled the ball first, but tackled Mbappe here, giving away a penalty. Chesney gives away a penalty to Mbappe. But is Mbappe offside there? Is Mbappe offside there? The ball comes. The ball comes by deflecting off Pau Kubasi. Oh, Chesney didn't get the ball there. Chesney was not able to get the ball. Chesney was not able to get the ball. Mbappe was very clever to just push the ball away when he found out Chesney was coming ahead and just kicked the ball away. Invited the tackle from Chesney, and he knows he's going to win the penalty there. Referee is checking if Mbappe is deemed offside or not. The ball came off Pau Kubasi's body, but let's see what the referee decides here. Mbappe seemed offside initially, It definitely seemed offside initially, but the ball came off Barcelona player. It's going to be a penalty. The hardest situation that Barcelona can be in, losing the previous match semi-final in the last 2 minutes and giving away a penalty to Mbappe within the first 5 minutes. Mbappe getting up to take the penalty here. Which way is he going to take this? Going to the left of Chesney or right? I think he's going to the right. He goes to the right and he scores into the bottom corner. Real Madrid 1, Barcelona 0. Mbappe 1, Barcelona 0. Mbappe is up and away. Chesney with a mistake. Mbappe. Mbappe was very clever there. Ah, Chesney got his hands. Chesney did get his hands, but he wasn't able to stop that, punch that away. Mbappe with a strong finish into the bottom corner. He goes to the right of Chesney. Chesney gets his hands on the ball, but gives away a goal. Barcelona 0, Real Madrid 1. Let me update the score here. Yes. Mbappe. Again, Real Madrid going over the top for Jude Bellingham. But Pau Kubasi was there to win the ball back. Lamine Yamal pressing Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia stayed ahead. Dani Olmo and Pedri playing as number eights currently. Two number eights. And Frankie de Jong dropping a little bit deep. Inigo has the ball right now. Rafinha is asking for the ball. These afternoon home matches have been difficult but for Barca guys. If you see the trend, Barcelona has been losing home games against Real Madrid quite frequently in the last few years, few seasons. Eric Garcia with the ball in the penalty box. Eric Garcia tries to go for the goal, but Courtois was there to push it away for giving away a corner for Barcelona. Eric Garcia, was he trying to cross there or go for a goal? Lamine Yamal dribbling. Lamine Yamal providing a cross, but goes away for a corner. Barcelona are playing today with, as you can see, Mr. Fiend on their jersey with the collaboration with Spotify. Travis Scott. Spotify in collaboration with Travis Scott. Barcelona are wearing them right now. Travis Scott has, I think, Has done a big concert in Barcelona yesterday. Yeah, I think so. With so many legends, Thierry Henry, Patrick Kluivert, and others coming for it, and Jules Koundé also with his usual trip attending the concert yesterday, as he's out of the squad for today's match. Yes. Gerard Martin tries to win the ball, tries to come out of pressure and gets a foul. Pedri takes the ball and quickly passes it over to Rafinha. Frankie de Jong. Frankie de Jong gives the ball behind Pedri. And Mbappe has the ball on the right wing right now. Mbappe goes. Frankie de Jong is there. Frankie de Jong is there. Frankie de Jong gives it back to Gerard. Gerard to Inigo. Inigo, what does Inigo do? Inigo is running with the ball. Inigo gives it through the lines to Danny. Danny to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres is. Asensio is there. Asensio and Ferran Torres went toe to toe. And Asensio won the ball and gave away a corner to Barcelona. Danny Olmo is going to take the corner. Danny Olmo takes a low cross, but Madrid wins it. Ceballos tried to provide the ball for Vinny with his run, but it was a bit too far ahead for him. Barcelona wins the throw. Pedri has the ball. Gerard Martin is free on the left, but Pedri gives over the top of his head and gives away throw to Real Madrid. The worst possible start for Barcelona here at their home ground, giving away a penalty to Mbappe. Kouassi initially failed to control the ball and deflected the ball in towards the path of Mbappe. And Szczesny, being Szczesny, he did he did give away penalties of this kind this season. He did give away penalties of this kind, but he gave it again in the same fashion when one on one with Mbappe going away from the goal. Oh, Mbappe going away from the goal, just pushing the ball a little away, knowing knowing that Chesney is going to come for a tackle and wins a penalty. Gerard Martin tried to provide a pinpoint cross along the ground where Danny Olmo was offside and Ferran Torres was providing the run, but Ferran was not able to reach it at the far end of the post. Courtois takes it long and Pau Kubasi wins it. Vinicius stayed offside. Was Mbappe offside there? Mbappe is with the ball, provided the run, and Pedri wins it from Vinicius. Pedri wins it from Vinicius. Wins the foul. Vinicius tried to take the ball back and gives away a foul. That's a foul. That's a foul on Pedri by Vinicius. Eric Garcia going ahead with the ball. Giving the ball away to Lamine Yamal. Good bit of trickery by Lamine. Good bit of trickery by Lamine. That's a foul, guys. That's a foul by Valverde. Mbappe is again one on one. Is he scoring the goal? He scores the goal. He scores 2-0. Vinicius with a trademark outside of good pass. Providing the ball to Mbappe for his run. Lamine Yamal is still on the ground protesting for not giving the foul just before the play. That was a foul by Valverde. That was definitely a foul by Valverde. But the referee just played it off Vinicius got the ball. Is Mbappe offside there? That's a fine margin. That's very tight. Mbappe was very cool and composed. Chesney didn't come off his line this time much. Stayed back, but Mbappe was very cool and composed to score the goal. Looked like scoring towards the near post, but went towards the far post and scores the goal. Offside check will definitely happen, and the foul check is also going to happen. VAR is currently checking the goal. What a start by Madrid, guys! What a start! Lamine Yamal with an initial bit of trickery, going away from Fran Garcia, then getting the ball away from ah. That's a stomp on his foot. That is a stomp on his foot, but referee just plays it off. Is it a goal? It gives the goal to Real Madrid. It's Madrid 2, Barcelona nil, guys. Actually, Mbappe 2, Barcelona nil. Pedri has the ball. Pedri has the ball. He tried to cross, but Many wins it. Many wins it and gives away corner. What a start by Madrid, guys. See how Vinny and Mbappe stayed ahead with all the other people getting back. Immediately when Valverde wins the ball from Lamine Yamal, he gives the ball forward to Vinny. Ceballos gives the ball forward to Vinny. And Lamine Yamal goes for the shot. He goes for an excellent shot with his for a half volley with the outside of his left foot. It was going a bit away from the post, but Courtois was not taking any risks there. Rafinha provides. Oh no! Rafinha provides a far cross towards the back post. Inigo heads it forward, and then Ferran Torres should have been there. Ferran Torres should have been there at the other post to just kick the ball in. Ferran Torres was a bit late there. Rafinha wins the ball. Rafinha goes into the position. Lamine Yamal is no. Valverde comes back. Win the ball back. Dani Olmo with the ball. Dani Olmo provides the cross. Pau Kubarsi goes for the header but failed to do so. Oh, what a shot! What a shot by Gerard Martin. Just saved by Courtois. Barcelona today are going for long shots. They are going for many long. What a shot! What a precise shot that was by Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin is on a wave. Six corner already jump. Barcelona scored. Dani almost scored. Was it Eric Garcia? Eric Garcia with another header. And Barcelona starts a comeback. They're piling up the pressure, winning corners and corners. Dani Olmo provides a pinpoint cross towards the near post again. And this time Eric Garcia is there. Eric Garcia is there to send the ball in. It was Ferran Torres initially who got the touch. and headed it into the middle, where Eric Garcia was attacking to get the header. Eric Garcia scores and Barcelona 1, Madrid 2. There is showing the offside there. Mbappe managed to stay on. He learned from his mistakes from the initial league game where he was caught offside 8 times. Eric Garcia scores the goal for Barcelona. He's filling in for Jules Koundé perfectly. One of the most underrated players in the team, Eric Garcia, being being the unofficial Sergi Roberto for Barcelona. Covering in. Rafinha has the ball. Rafinha can cross. No. Chaumani was there. Gerard Martin loses the ball. Rafinha tries to win it back. Frankie de Jong is there to intercept the pass. Pedri has the ball. Pedri gives it to Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin goes back to Inigo. As I was saying, Eric Garcia chipping in wherever required for the team. He plays as a defensive midfielder. He plays as a fullback. He plays as a centre back. Providing cover wherever required for the team. The absolute team man coming from La Masia. Having that Catalan Barcelona mentality, playing for the badge and providing his everything for the team. Gerard Martin has the ball on the left. He passes it to Pedri. Pedri tries to provide it for Lamine Yamal. Dani Olmo for Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin can shoot. Gerard Martin doesn't shoot. Tries to cross. Oh, Ferran Torres was there. He wasn't able to. He just wasn't able to put his foot through for the goal. Frankie is protesting for something. Frankie is protesting. He's asking for something. Is he asking for a penalty? Frankie is asking. Oh, Lucas Vasquez pulls down Rafinha. Lucas Vasquez pulls down Rafinha. That's what Frankie is asking for. But referee just allows it. And Barcelona with a throw. Ferran Torres with the ball. Ferran Torres wins the ball. Ferran Torres. Oh. Asensio is there. Kick the ball away for a throw. Eric Garcia. Oh, Eric Garcia with a trying a bit of trickery, but loses the ball. Madrid playing quick one-touch passes. Fran Garcia going over the top. Mbappe wins the header, but Pedri is there. Pedri comes back. The ball, Ferran Torres is available, but Asensio covers him again. For now, for the initial 25 minutes, Asensio is winning every duel over Ferran Torres. Asensio is covering Ferran very well. Lamine with the ball. Lamine tries to turn, wins the corner. Lamine takes a short corner. Rafinha loses the ball. Rafinha wins the ball back. Lamine going for the shot. Lamine goes for the shot, but it's a weak shot and goes straight towards Koto. Koto is safe there, catching the ball. Barcelona with 4 shots on target. scoring just one goal. Real Madrid with two shots on target, scoring two goals. That's just what happened in the previous match, guys. Barcelona has to be more clinical. There was a clear stomp on Lamine Yamal's foot for their second goal. There was a clear stomp by Valverde, but referee just played it off. VAR didn't interrupt. Vinicius Jr. provided a very good ball for Mbappe, and Mbappe scores. But that should have been a foul. That was definitely a foul. It's okay. Barcelona scores a goal back. Mbappe, Chesney should be there. Yeah, Chesney comes off his line. Chesney comes off his line to clear the ball. But Arda Güler with this trademark ball over the top for Mbappe. Arda Güler is almost at the back line, getting the ball and trying to progress the play. Inigo Martinez wins the ball from a long pass of Courtois. Inigo Martinez is the ball. Gerard Martin has the ball. Ferran Torres wins the foul with an yellow card foul. Barcelona players are asking for an yellow card over Asensio. He does win the ball, but he goes for a kick with his right foot. Asensio. Uh, Asensio is going hard for a duel with Ferran Torres. Barcelona getting a free kick with Rafinha and Pedri over the ball. No, it's Rafinha and Danny Olmo over the ball. Who's going to take this? They are definitely going to cross or provide the ball for Pedri over the left. Rafinha crosses it. Bellingham is there to push it away for a corner. Barcelona has already won 8 corner kicks, guys. 8. And they have scored a goal from one of them. One of them. Are they going to score again? No. Rafinha goes a bit over the top, a little far away. Tried to go for the back post there, where Eric Garcia was present, but wasn't able to. Ferran Torres wins the ball for the first goal, and then Eric Garcia was there to head it in. Eric Garcia was pumped up. Pau Kubasi wins it. Pedri is free in the center of the park. Lamine Yamal, but Valverde goes for the tackle again. This time, this time the ref shows yellow card for Valverde. He's not going to get more passes for his aggression. He goes for the tackle on his left foot. He does catch his left foot. It's a well given yellow card. Vikas giving a comparison. Condana for SRH, Dheeman for Barcelona. Lamine Yamal has the ball. Thanks, bro. Vikas. Pedri with the ball without any pressure from the Madrid players. Rafinha on the left. Good. Lamine Yamal is on the left, guys. Lamine Yamal goes to the left and Rafinha sits in on the right side. Pedri can get the ball. No, Rafinha gets the ball. Rafinha gives it back to Pedri. Lamine Yamal comes towards the center. Rafinha gets the ball back. Rafinha can pass it over to Lamine. He does. Lamine gives it to Frankie de Jong. Overpasses it a bit. Gerard Martin has the ball now. Gives it back to Lamine. What is Lamine going to do? Lamine tries to give it to the center. Vinicius wins it, but Pedri wins it back and gives away a throw. And Garcia taking the throw. Frankie de Jong with a high boot behind Bellingham to win the ball, but ref gives a foul against Barcelona. It's a decisive match. It's a decisive ElClasico. Whoever wins it will be very hopeful of winning the title. Ferran Torres with a bit of trickery there. Ball with Frankie de Jong. What is Frankie de Jong? Pedri. Pedri goes forward. Pedri gives it to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres gives it back to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal! Lamine Yamal! Doing the karma. Lamine Yamal! What a color it was towards the far post. What a color. What a goal. Getting it away from Courtois. From inside the box. From the right hand side. Towards the far post. Curling it just into the side post. Lamine Yamal scores. Barcelona 2, Real Madrid 2. Ferran Torres provides the ball to Lamine Yamal, who takes the shot first time and goes for the far corner, and he does reach it. Lamine Yamal scores at his home, equalizing for Barcelona. Karma, guys. Karma. Who says no for Lamine Yamal's Ballon d'Or? Who says no for Lamine Yamal? Madrid, Mbappe has the ball, but Mbappe, no, Rafinha has the space, has big amount of space. Rafinha can score! Rafinha scores! Rafinha scores! Completing the comeback of Barcelona. Mbappe had the ball, but Ceballos collided with him, making Pedri win the ball. When Madrid were forward, and Pedri provided the ball into the free space for Rafinha. And Rafinha scores past Courtois. Rafinha. What a tackle. What a tackle Ceballos did for Mbappe there. What a tackle Ceballos did. Rafinha scores magnificently. towards the far corner, into the side netting. Completes the comeback for Barcelona inside the first half. Inside the first half, guys. Labine scores first to equalize for Barcelona. Hansi Flick is elated. Eric Garcia goes to celebrate. Visca Barca. Pedri assists for Rafinha. Pedri boy gives a precise and perfect pass for Rafinha. Provide the ball for his run. And Rafinha was not going to miss. Rafinha was not going to miss. Having his most prolific season, Rafinha was never going to miss from that position. It's Barcelona 3, Real Madrid 2. Barcelona completes the comeback within the first half. And 10 minutes left still. So many fouled. So many fouled. So many gets an yellow card. So many is going to miss his next league match. Was it only Ferran Torres ahead? There was no other Real Madrid player there. Is it going to have a red card? There is no other Real Madrid player ahead. Ferran Torres was alone going for the goal, but Saumani just fouled him. He just gets an yellow card. Saumani just gets an yellow card, but he's just going a bit away. Ferran was just going a bit away from the goalpost, so maybe it's just a yellow card for now. So Saumani gets an yellow card, and Valverde also has a yellow card. Kubasi can score. Kubasi shoots it way above the goalpost. Kubasi just shoots it way above the goalpost. Barcelona are piling up the pressure over Real Madrid. With Valverde going back to take the free kick from the goalpost. Valverde takes it. Who's going to win the header? Pau Kubasi wins the header. Mbappe is never going to win a header. Oh, Ferran is 1-on-1. No, Ferran should have done better. So many loses his footing, but he immediately gets up to kick the ball away. Ferran Torres should have done a bit better. That's okay. Barcelona wins the ball back, gets the ball back. It's with Pau Kubasi. That was given an offside. Frenkie de Jong taking the free kick. Real Madrid's away stand are silent for now. Ferran Torres again provides an off-the-ball movement, clever movement behind Saumani. He doesn't go for it and slows the game down a bit. Barcelona needs it. Pedri with the ball, calming things down. Inigo has the ball now. Passes it to Pau Kubasi. Building from the back again. Rafinha. Rafinha. Rafinha has the ball, passes it to Gerard Martin. Gerard Martin can cross. Gerard Martin doesn't cross perfectly. He should have gone along the goal post, but he goes for the near post. Szczesny comes ahead of his line. Petri trying to tell Szczesny to calm down because Inigo was there to win it back. Madrid has the ball right now. Prema side. Hi, bro. I know nothing about football and leagues. How do I begin watching? You are at the right place. Watching watching the streaming along with me, GameSense with Dheemu. Take up all the excitement and the tactics you can from me explaining the game to you. Do chip in my watchalongs. Do watch my reviews and tactics after the game, analysis of the game. You'd slowly get interested. I hope so in football. Doing promotion here. Rafinha scored a beautiful goal into the far post side netting. And he shows the Barcelona's badge. He shows the Barcelona's badge. Badge. Oh, Rafinha is there again. Rafinha had to score. Rafinha just had to score. Lamine Yamal with a perfect outside the boot cross. But Rafinha was there. Rafinha was. It was pinpoint towards Rafinha's head. But Rafinha heads it over the post. Oh no. That was a chance. What a chance that was. That was definitely a chance. But it should have been 4-2 to Barcelona. That's where Barca is lacking currently, guys. They have to be more clinical. Bellingham is one-on-one. Bellingham is one-on-one. Mbappe. Bellingham provides a cross, but it's a penalty again. Frenkie tries to tackle, but it's a penalty again. Given to Mbappe. Bellingham with the initial run. I think he managed to stay onside. Bellingham tried to provide the cross, but goes just behind Mbappe there. But Frenkie de Jong tries to go. Oh, Frenkie did not touch him. Mbappe just dived. Mbappe just dived in front. Frenkie just brought his foot back. Frenkie has definitely brought his foot back. He just dives. Mbappe just dives. Mbappe there, diving to win a penalty. I think Bellingham. It's an offside first. Oh, that was definitely a big dive. Big dive by Mbappe. But he's just saved. He's just saved by for not receiving the yellow card by a marginal offside for Bellingham. What a dive. Mbappe. Frenkie de Jong was very clever to get his foot back. Araujo gets an yellow card for his protest, I guess. Araujo gets an yellow card. Who's on the bench? Oh, Bellingham there, slightly offside. Okay. Mbappe is saved. Oh, Rafinha, Asensio loses the ball. Rafinha has the ball. Ferran Torres has the ball. Collins has the ball. Rafinha scores his second goal. Ta-dan, 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 ta-dan. Real Madrid are crumbling down. They are losing easy balls. Rafinha has pounced upon it. Passes it over to Ferran Torres under pressure. Ferran Torres cleverly and easily crosses it over to Rafinha in free space. Rafinha is showing his synthetic. Lucas Vasquez there, the captain of Real Madrid, losing the ball and allowing Rafinha to win the ball. Rafinha with his pressure. Ferran Torres with the assist. Rafinha with an excellent. Frenkie de Jong is elated. It's always good to see the aggression on Frenkie de Jong, the captain, the leader who has stayed back along all the difficulties for Barcelona over the previous years and continues to be the leader of the Barcelona. Rafinha scores 2 goals in this decisive ElClasico. Again, big match, big name, big player. Let me update the score. It's Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. Everything inside the first half. What a game this is. It's just what a game. The stoppage time is for 6 minutes. Travis Scott is enjoying the game. He is enjoying the comeback of Barcelona. Valverde is down and is getting a treatment. He landed badly on his right ankle. Valverde landed badly on his right ankle. Is he going off injured? Did he injure his right knee? Not sure. Not sure. Real Madrid stand is also not sure. They are hurting. Luka Modric is getting ready in case Valverde goes off. Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2 inside the first half. Is this channel only for football? For now, I thought to cover the ongoing IPL too, but as you know, because of the situations up north, the IPL has been suspended for a week and there are no matches happening right now. I think we are going to get a schedule by tonight for the remaining matches. Let's see what happens. Rafinha tried to release Ferran Torres through a cross towards the goal, but Many was there to intercept it. Valverde comes back in and provides a pinpoint cross to Lucas Vasquez. Is it a foul by Lucas Vasquez on Rafinha? It's a foul. Referee awards a foul for Rafinha. Valverde is still on his haunches. Rafinha is down on the ground. Referee calls for medical attention. Valverde is still holding his knees. I think he's not going to continue in the second half, guys. I think Valverde is going to be taken off, and Luka Modric would be taking his place. How Rafinha won the ball, pressured Lucas Vasquez, knowing Lucas Vasquez defensive frailties, pressuring him, pressuring the captain of Madrid, wins the ball, lays it off to Ferran, who coolly, very coolly, passes it to Rafinha at the center of the box, who scores. Lamine Yamal is elated. Barcelona leads Madrid by 2 goals. Lamine Yamal is hyping up the crowd by winning the ball and giving away a throw. Oh, Barcelona are winning the ball back very regularly, guys. Lamine Yamal just held Bellingham back with his hand, just held him back, having the ball at his feet and pass it over to Pedri. Inigo has the ball now. Rafinha is back on his feet, and I think he looks okay enough to continue for now, at least. Lamine Yamal with an absolutely beautiful turn to get away from Vinicius Jr. Barcelona are playing it in an easy way. They're playing with the ball. They're just moving the ball around the field, making Real Madrid players run. Frankie de Jong with a dazzling run, but Ferran Torres loses the ball from a Jude Bellingham's tackle. Jude Bellingham passes it to Arda Güler. Gerard Martin tries to win the ball back, but Vasquez gets the ball. Ceballos passes it to Asensio. Asensio takes a bit of hard touch, but Gerard Martin heads it. Oh, that's an offside. Mbappe is offside there. Mbappe is on a hat trick. He scores, but he's offside. It's obvious, guys. Whenever the opponent scores, they'll first check for the offside. Mbappe is clearly offside there. This season against Barcelona, players can't celebrate their goals. They first have to check for the offside. They're the they're the team. Barcelona, the team who made the most number of offsides, almost a double amount for the second team all over the Europe. It's the end of the first half, and Barcelona 4, Madrid 2. Mbappe scored 2 goals, and Rafinha scored 2 goals. Lamine Yamal did an absolutely wonderful curler with his first touch, and Eric Garcia providing the pinpoint run to head the ball in from Dani Olmo's corner, which was pushed into his path by Ferran Torres. It's halftime. It's Barcelona 4, Real Madrid 2. Barcelona has completed the comeback from 2-0 down and managed to score one more goal. managed to lead Madrid by 2 goals. That's the mentality. We thought, how would Barcelona respond after that heartbreaking loss against Inter Milan in the Champions League, where they were almost 2 to 3 minutes away from getting into the Champions League final and lost it from there. We thought, how would they respond? We thought, how how would the kids' mentality be? But Hansi Flick is our manager, guys. Hansi Flick. Hansi Flick, as Ferran Torres just said before the game, how do you a journalist asked Ferran, how do you compare Pep and Hansi Flick? Ferran Torres said, both are very similar in their mentality, in their winning mentality. They want to win the games. They do win the games. And Hansi Flick is, he also said Hansi Flick is more, he's more near to all the players. He's more dear to all the players. Because Hansi Flick maintains a very good relation with all the players, even with the players who are sitting on the bench, who are not regularly playing the starting 11, and tries to keep them calm, tries to make them be ready for any situation he needs for them to get in and make an impact. You can see how Ferran Torres chipped in whenever Lewandowski was needing a bit of rest, and you can see how he's starting the games now and how he's deciding. Ferran Torres has provided 2 assists in today's game. One for Lamine Yamal, a blinder of a goal in between two Real Madrid players and away from Courtois, and one for Rafinha, who had a tap in. Let's check the stats. Let's check the stats once. Yes. Where are the stats? Okay. So, let's get into SofaScore. Mbappe. Within 15 minutes, Barcelona were trailing 2-0. And they have come back, and how? Let's see the statistics. Barcelona, as usual, as I said before the match, maintaining high possession with 63% of the ball. You can see how Real Madrid scored their second goal. It was a clear stomp on Lamine Yamal's foot by Valverde. There, the official stream are showing that foul by providing a slow motion and stopping it over that precise moment where Valverde was stepping on his foot and to win the ball, which should have been ruled out for that stomp itself. But I don't know what VAR was doing. I don't know what the referee was trying to do by waving it off. But he has allowed the goal. But Barcelona didn't crumble. They just immediately got up and come back. You can see XG with Real Madrid with 1.29, Barcelona with 2.12. Barcelona creating 5 big chances and scoring four of them, improving the clinicality. Madrid with two big chances and two goals. Of course, one penalty. But Barcelona taking 11 total shots. Madrid's goalkeeper saved three shots. I think one was a weak shot from Lamine Yamal, one was from Eric Garcia, and one was a thunderous half volley from from Gerard Martin from long range. What a shot he has taken! What a shot that was! It was heading in, but Courtois was chipped in and pushed it over. You can see Frankie De Jong versus Bellingham is being shown right now. Frankie with 35 passes, whereas Jude Bellingham with 18 passes, with both of them recovering the ball five times each. You can see Barcelona winning. How Barcelona were piling the pressure for their first goal. They've already won the corner six times before their first goal, and the sixth time they have scored a goal. They knew they had to improve their set piece tactics, and they did. And how they scored only one goal from the eight corner kicks, but that was good enough to start a mini comeback. One yellow card for Barcelona. Who was it for? Oh yeah, Araujo on the bench got an yellow card for protesting over Mbappe's second penalty, which was a clear dive. Madrid receiving two yellow cards, one for Chouameni and one for Valverde. Barcelona today attacking on equal levels on both the flanks, with Gerard Martin and Rafinha on the left. Gerard Martin, who has improved massively with his pinpoint balls into the middle of the park from the left flank, and right side as usual with Eric Garcia and Lamine Yamal causing havoc, literal havoc. Fran Garcia and Jude Bellingham. Vinicius Junior doesn't come back and pressure. Mbappe doesn't come back and pressure. They always stay up. So even so, there is no pressure on Barcelona's defenders, who are very good at playing with the ball from the back, and who comes forward with the ball. Inigo comes forward with the ball, taking the ball forward, and draws one of the midfielders towards him and just passes it to Pedri, where Pedri will be there in free spaces. Total passes attempted by Barcelona were 233. Total accurate passes 204. Very good ratio. Let's see the winning probability. Barcelona with a win probability of 91%. Real Madrid with a win probability of 2%. But let's not underestimate Madrid case. We know how Madrid are when it comes to coming back and winning a match at the end. We know how good, we know how clinical Real Madrid would be in the final moments. When the opposition's legs are tired, Then the Real Madrid players show up. Let's maintain the same intensity in the second half. Let's win it off comfortably. Barcelona wins this, and they are 7 points ahead of Real Madrid, essentially closing the league, finishing the league by winning one more, just one more against Espanyol in the Catalan derby in the next league game. Madrid had a whole week off to prepare for this game, whereas Barcelona just played an intense 120 minutes of football against Inter Milan in the Champions League. They not only played, but they lost agonizingly in the final minutes. To come back from it, to prepare for this huge ElClasico, it's a very important match for both the teams, and to make a comeback of this sorts shows you the hard work they have been doing the whole season, shows you the commitment of each and every player towards the badge and towards the game. Most of them are young kids. Pedri, senior, but just 21 years old. Lamine Yamal, 17 years old. Kubasi, 18 years old. Everyone are enjoying the game, are putting the badge ahead of everything else. So, is Ancelotti going to do any changes? We saw Valverde was struggling a bit at the end of the first half with his right knee. Maybe he would be taken off. Maybe Valverde would be taken off and Luka Modric will be coming in. But we don't know yet. Let's wait and watch. These are some of the last few games being played in the Montjuic Stadium because next season the Spotify Camp Nou will be back. The real Barcelona's home stadium, which is going to be a new, innovative, and huge boost for Barcelona to get back in their home Spotify Camp Nou. Thanks, Sailesh, for the chat. Brahim Diaz and Luka Modric are ready to come in. Brahim Diaz comes in for Ceballos, and Luka Modric comes in for Arda Güler. Brahim Diaz comes in for Arda Güler. Luka Modric comes in for Ceballos. Wow. Ancelotti being proactive in his substitutions. Let me update the substitutions here. Luka Modric comes in for Ceballos. Valverde is still playing, guys. Valverde who was struggling catching his right knee towards the end of the first half, is still playing, with Ceballos going out and Arda Güler going out. Arda Güler wasn't able to provide much of an impact, which was expected of him, because he was under constant pressure from Gerard Martin and Rafinha on the left. He tried to provide the balls over the top to Mbappe, but Mbappe, the one time he managed to do so, Mbappe stayed offside. Ceballos and Gula were the two players out. Okay, let me switch back to the lineups soon. I think I'll need to update the lineups right now. Let me update them. Okay. The back line stays the same. Lucas Vasquez with that mistake stays on, and Valverde with that injury to his right knee still stays on the pitch. I've updated I've updated the lineups. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. In the second half, Rafinha has the ball, crosses it to Ferran, but Ferran overhits it. He tried to play it off into the path of Danny Olmo, but he just overhits it, and Courtois corrects it. Okay, Chouameni has the ball. Lucas Vasquez stays back to get the ball, receive the ball. Lucas Vasquez providing that forward run. Lucas Vasquez gives the ball to Brahim Diaz. Mbappe and Vinicius both are free at this middle of the park, behind the Barcelona's defense, in between both the centre backs of Barcelona, and they just overtouched it. They had a bad touch, and Chesney just took care of the ball. Pau Cuasi with the ball now. Lamine Yamal wins the ball against Fran Garcia easily, and Gerard Martin has the ball now. Vinicius, was it Vinicius with the bad touch? Mbappe wasn't able to get his foot on the ball, and Vinicius got the touch, and it was bad. It was bad. He just Rafinha has the ball now. He's attacking. It's 3v2. Ferran Torres is there. Lamine Yamal can score, Fran Garcia, Fran Garcia defends it well. Lamine Yamal goes for the shot again. He tries to curl it in towards the top corner, but just curls it away. It was not going in. It was just a bit above. Just a bit above. Ah, what a tackle by Frenkie de Jong that was. He just comes behind Jude Bellingham and comes ahead of him and puts his leg in front of him, catching the ball very clearly and wins the ball. What a performance Frenkie de Jong is having this game. Just struts Jude Bellingham to win the aerial duel. Ferran Torres providing the in behind run, and Asensio getting an yellow card for the foul on Ferran Torres. He was getting it, guys. He was getting it from the start. Asensio was playing very rough towards Ferran Torres, both being Spanish teammates. Oh, that was a hard tackle. That was directly on his foot. No, it was directly on his right leg. It was a direct kick from behind from Asensio. He doesn't even go for the ball there, and rightfully gets an yellow card. He deliberately kicks Ferran Torres from behind and gets an yellow card for the same. He was getting it from the start of the game today. Hansi Flick discussing something with the kids, Marc Casado and Pau Victor. Eric Garcia with a slight bit of trickery, but Vinicius Jr. shrugged him off with his right hand and got a foul for the same. Eric Garcia nutmegged Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. was angry over it. Oh, Ferran Torres wins the ball. Ferran Torres leaves it to Rafinha, Lamine Yamal is providing the run. Rafinha will cross it, is going to cross it. Lamine Yamal! Very easy, guys. Very easy. But is it an offside for Rafinha? Did he manage to stay onside? Oh, it is an offside. Rafinha was offside. Yeah, he's offside there. Just, just managed to stay offside. Xiaomani with brilliant coming in just before the ball leaves Ferran Torres' foot and making sure Rafinha is on offside off there. Good one by Xiaomani. You can see how with one pass Madrid's defense got opened up with just two players at the back, and Barcelona wins the ball, throws it forward for Rafinha to run for it. Lamine Yamal provides the run, he just crosses it, and Lamine Yamal scores, but it just gets offside. Okay, okay. Dani Olmo has the ball now. He has the space. He gives it towards the left for Rafinha to attack. Dani Olmo gets the ball back. He shoots over the goalpost. Today you can see Barcelona has attacked more from the left hand side because they know Lucas Vazquez is not that good. He's going to get an yellow card there. He's going to get an yellow card. Inigo Martinez went with a high leg towards Jude Bellingham to win the ball, but he doesn't. He gets Jude Bellingham's hand. He doesn't get Jude's body, but he gets his hand. It was a high leg. It is an yellow card. It definitely is an yellow card. It was a bit harsh there. Inigo. Yellow card for Inigo Martinez. You can see how compact the Barcelona's three lines are. The defensive line, the mid line, and the attacking. They all make the pitch very congested. The whole plan in doing that is to win the ball back quickly after when Real Madrid has the ball. Oh, Mbappe goes for the goal but doesn't hit it on target. Barcelona wins a goal kick. Mbappe's pace. Kubasi is not able to keep up with the pace of Mbappe. Mbappe goes for the shot. Chesney wasn't able to get his hand on it, but Mbappe doesn't get it on target. It's a goal kick. Pau Kubasi is down on the field. Pau Kubasi is down on the field. Christensen is already with his boots on, ready and available to come in. It's 56 minutes on the clock, and Balde, along with Christensen, are getting ready to come in for Barcelona. Substitution. Player out would be Kubasi. And player in would be Christensen. Balde coming back from his injury. We thought he would be coming back. He would come back in the last game itself against Inter, but Barcelona didn't want to risk him. He comes back today. He gets substituted, and Gerard Martin comes out with a round of applause from the Barcelona crowd. Kubasi, unfortunately, looks like he's off with an injury. It's just the last stretch of games left. If Barcelona wins this comfortably, it should be not much of an issue for Kubasi to be rested for these last few games. With Christensen coming back from his injury after a long time, and Araujo already being there available. So hope Kubasi gets good amount of rest and recovers from this quickly. Lamine Yamal with the ball, providing a ball for Rafinha to run, and Rafinha wasn't able to reach it. Gerard Martin goes out, and Balde comes in. Christensen has the ball. He pushes it out to give away a throw for Madrid. Oh, Mbappe with the run again, but the ball goes away from the goal. Mbappe, Eric Garcia staying along with him. Oh, Mbappe with a good nutmeg on Eric Garcia, but Frankie de Jong is there to win the ball back. Mbappe throws. Mbappe wins a throw. Mbappe wins a throw. Gets the ball back. Remember, Mbappe is on a hat trick, guys. He's on a hat trick. And he nearly scores his hat trick, but it was offside. Jude Bellingham was Jude Bellingham trying to provide the ball for the run of Vinicius, or was he going for a chip towards the goal? No idea. But Chesney gets the ball comfortably. Oh, Balde with his amazing run again. Balde comes back and shows what he's capable of. Balde goes forward. Rafinha is available. Ferran Torres is there at the center of the park, but Asensio very coolly clears it off. Pedri wins the ball back. Pedri gives it to Frankie. Frankie to Rafinha. Frankie to Pedri. Balde is slow in getting back, but there is so much time for him because Barcelona has the ball. Balde gets the ball back. Oh, forgot to start the timer. Let me update the timer. It's 2 minutes. Vinicius is free. Eric Mbappe is free on the right. Christensen with an excellent tackle. Christensen doesn't allow for the ball to reach Mbappe. Christensen just comes back and fits in perfectly. How he left the team before his injury comes back in the same way. Provides an excellent tackle. We have already seen Christensen playing the offside very well in the previous league match when he came on as a substitute for Inigo Martinez. Providing a crucial tackle again here. If that would have gone across the field towards Mbappe, that would have been a certain goal and a certain hat trick for Mbappe. But Christensen was there to stop it from happening. Oh, Barcelona wins the ball back. Dani Olmo has the ball. What does he do? He calms things down. Pedri asking his players to calm things down. Frankie to Lamine. Oh, Dani Olmo tries to win the ball back, but he doesn't. You can see how is it Fran Garcia? Yes, it is. Jude Bellingham providing an underlapping run. Vinicius Jr. crossed it across the field, but Rafinha was there to head it off towards Chesney. Rafinha is pumped up. You can see how Ferran Torres is constantly coming in behind from the defensive line. Lamine Yamal has the ball. He's going to pass it over to Balde. Balde has the ball right now. Balde goes back to Frenkie de Jong with pressure from Brahim Diaz there. Rafinha towards Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal is on the left flank. He came in support of Balde. He gives it back to Frenkie de Jong. Frenkie de Jong to Pedri. Pedri turns, twists, and gives it back to Inigo Martinez. Is it a foul? Yeah. Jude Bellingham fouls Pedri. That is a clear foul. Yes. What is the referee trying to do? Okay, he tried to play advantage, but Inigo wanted the game to stop for Pedri to recover from that foul. Eric Garcia gets the ball very free on the right flank. Frankie de Jong plays a quick 1-2 with Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal winning a corner. Hyping the Barcelona crowd. Hyping the culés. Lamine Yamal is him. Yes. What do you think? Are Lamine Yamal and Rafinha going to be in the top three of Ballon d'Or? Do you think Lamine Yamal and Rafinha at least are going to be in the top five of the Ballon d'Or? Let me put up a poll. Let me pull up a poll for you. Are Lamine Lamine, Raf, Rafinha, and Pedri, actually, guys. Pedri. I've put up a poll. Do vote in. Will Lamine, Rafinha, and Pedri be in the top five of Ballon d'Or this year? What do you guys think? I think it's possible, but I think at least any two of them would be in the top five because Dembele with PSG and Lautaro with Inter are in the Champions League finals. So both of them have a good amount of chance to be in the top five of the Ballon d'Or rankings. And the other three spots are up for taking. Will Lamine would, and there is, we shouldn't be forgetting about Mohamed Salah, guys. Mohamed Salah is definitely going to be in the top five. So at least two from Rafinha, Lamine, and Pedri would be in the top five of the Ballon d'Or rankings, is what I think. Play restarted. Vinicius winning the duel over Eric Garcia. Christensen wins the ball, and it's a goal kick. Referee doing very well here, not falling for the actions of Vinicius Jr. There was an initial foul over Vinicius by Eric Garcia, but referee allowed the game to flow, and Christensen wins the ball against Vinicius Jr. Rafinha provides the underlapping run here, and Asensio is there. Asensio has been playing a good game today. He was very physical with Ferran Torres, winning all the duels against him at the start of the first half, and he's still tackling each and every ball right now. Danny Olmo has been providing the underlapping runs inside the in the right inside channel, which Rafinha has provided right now, just before, and Asensio was there to tackle the ball the way. Oh, Ferran Torres, did he manage to stay onside, but or was he off? He was off. He knew he was off, so he just slowed his run down. Otherwise, it would have been another goal. It would definitely have been another goal. He could have. He was offside, but he could have left it for Pedri. Why didn't Pedri go for a run? Pedri should have gone for a run there. Okay, that's all right. Madrid are not applying any pressure on Barcelona's players, and if Barcelona doesn't get any pressure over the ball, they'll just make the opposition run circles around them. Okay. There were talks of Madrid being spirited. Yes, Vinicius is one on one. Mbappe is on a hat trick. Mbappe scores a hat trick. Mbappe gets his hat trick. Again, Vinicius and Mbappe are through in between the centre backs of Barcelona. Inigo Martinez losing the ball. Luka Modric provides a perfect ball towards Vinicius, and Vinicius cross it over to Mbappe, who gets his hat trick. Real Madrid are back in the game. Madrid are back in the game with Mbappe's hat trick. Inigo Martinez losing the ball. He's livid with himself for losing it in that situation when Madrid are already applying pressure. Mbappe scoring his first hat trick in an ElClasico. He has played three of them already. It's a fourth. It's his fourth ElClasico, and he scores a hat trick. He's one for the future, guys, for Madrid. Mbappe getting a hat trick. Pedri wins a foul from Lucas Vazquez and Luka Modric, both fouling Pedri. Pedri shouting for a card, but didn't get it. Rafinha leaves it for Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres didn't give it back to Rafinha, but passes it over to on the left to Balde. Balde can cross it, but Many intercepts the ball. Many intercepts the ball. Frankie de Jong gets the ball back. He's having a perfect game today. Rafinha turns, gives it back to Pedri. Pedri gives it towards the left to Balde. Balde gives it back to Pedri again. Pedri is a bit slow to pass the ball. Madrid were trying to play it fast there. Oh no! Lamine has taken an excellent shot from outside the box. Dani Olmo was going for the rebound, but the rebound just missed him. The rebound just missed Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo stayed a bit outside of the line of the rebound. Lamine Yamal goes for a good shot there towards the near post. Courtois was able to stop it very well. Courtois, the goalkeeper, he is one of the best in the world. Stopped Lamine Yamal's shot from going in, and Dani Olmo wasn't able to get to the rebound. And the score stays Barcelona 4, Madrid 3. The chances missed in the first half shouldn't come back to bite us, guys. The chances Barcelona missed in the first half. Eric Garcia with a dazzling run towards the middle of the park. Rafinha has the ball. Pedri gets the ball back. Pedri, with no amount of pressure on him, just looks around for the passes available. Eric Garcia, Lamine Yamal is one-on-one. Rafinha had to score that. Rafinha, you were on a hat trick, man. Man, Rafinha, what were you doing? Lamine Yamal put it on a plate for you. Put it on a plate for you with the outside of his boot. It should have been another assist for Lamine, another goal contribution for you. You should have been getting a hat trick against Real Madrid, but you weren't able to put it inside the goal post. It was a very big chance missed. Just now we were talking about the chances missed in the first half coming back to haunt us. But missing another big chance there with an open goal and Rafinha shooting it over the top, over the post. Frankie de Jong tackling it very well, coming in, tackling the shot of Brahim Diaz. Szczesny, Szczesny punches the ball from Luka Modric's cross. The ball is with Mbappe now. Mbappe goes for a duel against Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo wins it excellently. Lamine Yamal tried to provide the ball over the top for Ferran Torres, but I think Fran Garcia intercepted the ball. Fran Garcia crossed it across the field, but there is no one available, no Real Madrid player available at the far post. Vinicius is protesting again against Inigo Martinez. Vinicius was asking for a foul against Inigo, but there was nothing. It was just a simple show. Fermin and Hector Fort are ready. Oh, it's a big decision by Hansi Flick getting in Hector Fort right now. Hector Fort wasn't having a very good game in the previous two games. Who's coming off? Dani Olmo and Eric Garcia, of course. Dani Olmo is being replaced by Fermin Lopez. And Eric Garcia is replaced. Eric Garcia, who had another excellent outing at the right back position for Barcelona, is replaced by Hector Fort. Updated the substitutes. Three of our starting backline are substituted out right now. Fermin Lopez has the ball, turns inside, gives it to Lamine Yamal, and Lamine Yamal just slows the game down a bit. Hector Fort providing a passing option for him. Inigo has the ball. There will be. Oh, Bellingham. Frankie de Jong was loose. Frankie de Jong was loose with the ball. He didn't. He was trying to take a turn, but Bellingham has immediately pounced upon it and tried to win the tackle, but Disney was there to get the ball. Lamine Yamal with the ball right now towards Hector Fort. Oh, Lamine Yamal gets the ball. He is one-on-one against Fran Garcia. He gets on. Oh, Ferran Torres can score the goal. He doesn't. Is it a handball? Barcelona's players are protesting for a handball and for a penalty inside the penalty box. Lamine Yamal gets ahead of Fran Garcia in a one-on-one. It's a hand. It's a hand. Xiaomini's hand is away from his body. It's not tucked in. It's not tucked in, guys. Xiaomini's hand is definitely away from his body. No. Xiaomini's hand is away from his body. The ball from Ferran Torres' shot hits his hand, and it doesn't seem like any VR check is happening right now. Doesn't seem like it. Xiaomini definitely put his hand out. Xiaomini definitely put his hand out. His hand was in this position. If it was in this position, it could have been said that it was his natural position, but his hand was out. His hand was definitely out. VAR is currently checking. VAR is rightfully checking, but will they provide a penalty? How many knows? How many knows it? He has done a mistake there. It should be a penalty. It has to be a penalty. His hand was not in a normal position, not in a natural position. VAR is currently checking. Will they call the ref to the monitor to check the incident? Are they going to call him? They have to call him. They didn't call him. They didn't. For the Madrid second goal, for the stomp on Lamine Yamal's foot. Yeah, but yes, they have called the ref to check the monitor over here. They have called the referee to check the monitor for a potential penalty. Chomani's hand was not at all in a natural position. It was away from his body. It is a penalty. It doesn't touch his body. What is the ref asking there? I think he's asking if it touches his body and then touches his hand. But no, it touches his hand directly. It touches his hand directly. It hits his hand, and his hand is not in natural position. What is the referee going to do? He has made his decision. There is no penalty. What just happened? The referee was called in to check the penalty. 99.9% of times, when referee is called into towards the monitor, he overturns his decision. It's a Sauman's hand is clearly not in his natural position. It was clearly outside, blocking the shot of Ferran Torres. How is it not given a penalty? I'm not at all sure of this, guys. I'm not at all sure of this. This is getting hard to watch now. Not giving a foul on Lamine Yamal's on Valverde for stomping on Lamine Yamal's foot for the second goal of Madrid. We've accepted it. That goal should have been disallowed, but that's okay that that's happened. What just happened now? VAR thought referee should have a check. Thought it was a penalty. VAR thought suggested the ref to overturn his decision, but the referee didn't allow. The referee didn't allow his decision to be overturned. Is this decision going to haunt us? This is a big decision with the scoreline 4-3, with Barcelona leading with just a single goal over Madrid. Oh, Rafinha goes for a good cross towards the center of the box where Ferran Torres was arriving, making a run, but he wasn't ready. But Courtois wins it. Ferran Torres wasn't able to reach the ball, and Courtois punches it forward. Endrick comes in. Endrick comes in. For Lucas Vasquez. Enric replaces Lucas Vasquez. Oh, Madrid have made another attacking transformation here. Vinicius went for a shot, but it's weak and straight into Chesney's hands. Close. Vasquez is out, and Enric is in. Just just around 4 minutes left in the actual 90, and a bit of stoppage time left for Barca to recover or Madrid to come back. Pedri gets an yellow card for pulling back of Brahim Diaz by catching his shirt. It was a deliberate foul, it was a tactical foul, and Pedri rightfully receives an yellow card. Oh, Mbappe provides a run again. Hector Fort is there this time to get the ball off his feet. Okay, Pedri is running with the ball. Pedri is having a run with the ball. They stop to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal goes back towards Hector Fort. Hector Fort gives it. Hector Fort gives it to Frankie. Back to Pedri. Pedri to Inigo. Inigo to Balde. Balde to Fermin. Fermin is playing inside and Rafinha has taken Danny Olmo's position. Rafinha goes for a long range shot and scores away from the goal and shoots away from the goalpost. Victor Munoz is coming to replace Vinicius Jr. What a big change this is. Vinicius is tired, and Victor Munoz, the youngster, comes in and replaces Vinicius Jr. Victor Munoz replaces Vinicius Jr. for the final 2 minutes left. And Barcelona, Hansi Flick is also making a substitute. He's bringing in the Barcelona kid boy, Pablo Gaviria, to replace Ferran Torres for the final minutes. Gavi with his intensity, putting his heart on his sleeves, will be pressuring Madrid. With his whole energy. Fran Garcia wins the ball very well. Oh, there is. It's a chance. It should have been a goal. Victor Munoz. Victor Munoz just comes in and misses a goal. Fran Garcia initially did very well to come out of the pressure. Passed it to Mbappe. Mbappe with a precise through ball towards Endrick and Victor Munoz, which Victor Munoz has taken and shoots it over the bar. Shoots it over the bar. That was a chance. That was a big chance. Victor, what would Vinicius be feeling right now? He just got substituted out, and his replacement has just got a big chance, and he missed it. Ball is in Chesney's gloves right now. Inigo just falls onto the ground. Chesney goes for a clearance. It's a 6 minute stoppage time again. It was 6 minutes at the end of the first half, and it's 6 minutes again at the end of the second half. Gavi is going for the shot. No, Valverde is there. Valverde intercepts Gavi's shot. Oh, Mbappe is one on one right now. Ball. Chesney with an excellent stop from Mbappe's stop. Mbappe's goal. Shot. It was coming. It was rebounding back to Victor Munoz. And Balde was there to intercept it. Mbappe was on. Mbappe was played on by Balde. Balde played Mbappe on. And it would have been a goal. It would have been 4 goals against Barcelona for Mbappe in a single match. And Szczesny came up big with a save. Modric. So many! Is it a goal? It's a goal. Referee shows an offside. Referee gives an offside. Yes, it's an offside. Mbappe is offside. Mbappe is offside. Oh, what a goal it was. What a chance it was. Many always wins the header from a corner for his team. And he wins it again here. But Mbappe, who pushed it inside the goal, was offside. Mbappe was off. These are scary times for Barcelona. They have to learn from the mistakes that have done against Inter. And they have to try to defend this. To not give away the game for Madrid. Brahim Diaz with a high foot. It was high enough to reach Gavi's head, but he didn't get an yellow card. Okay, this is getting intense. Barcelona has to calm down. They have to bring their players back. For the last 3 minutes left in the stoppage time. Oh, Fermin Lopez tries to win the ball. Rafinha is providing a passing option. Fermin Lopez wins a throw. Shouldn't have been this close, guys. This game shouldn't have been this close. If Barcelona had finished their chances at the start, should have not been at this situation. But Madrid had also got huge chances, big chances. Mbappe missed one, Victor Munoz missed one, and they are still trailing Barcelona by a single goal. Oh, Gavi is going for that. No. Oh no. Yes. Inigo wins the ball and invites a foul on him and wins the foul. That's what needs to be done in these final minutes of the game. And that's what Inigo Martinez does. Oh, oh. From the free kick, Barcelona are going forward. Inigo Martinez played it over the top for Fermin Lopez. Pedri has the ball. Fermin Lopez gets the ball, but Valverde, who was thought to be down, Fermin Lopez on the goal! Fermin Lopez scores the goal! The La Masia kid! The La Masia kid! scores the fifth goal and decisive goal, the winning goal for Barcelona. What a shot it was! The whole team goes on to celebrate with the Kool-Aids in the stands, who are jumping around the whole stadium. Travis Scott is waving the Barcelona flag high. He has enjoyed the game. Fermin Lopez, what an introduction he was. He's always going to be decisive. He initially loses the ball against Valverde, but he fights for it, wins the ball back, does a good turn to get away from Luka Modric, and goes for a curler towards the far post. Bang! Bang into the far corner. What a goal it was. It's done and dusted. Hansi Flick was running towards the players onto the pitch, and it's a goal. Mbappe in disdain. Oh, why is the referee called upon towards his monitor? Why is the ref called to his monitor? He's checking he's checking the duel with Valverde. What is there to check in this? There's nothing to check in this. Why did VAR even call him towards the monitor? It's not a goal. It should be a goal now. Lamine Yamal, don't slow it down. Oh, Rafinha, Rafinha! No, man, Rafinha should have got his hat trick there, man. Rafinha. It was a perfect through ball by Lamine Yamal. It's done and dusted. The game is for the ages. And it's Barcelona, who for the first time after 2010 wins four consecutive Clásicos in a single season. Barcelona wins the Clásico. For the first time, Barcelona wins each and every Clásico in available in a single season. This was the final Clásico in the current season, with Real Madrid trying to catch their neck in the title race, but Barcelona didn't give them a chance. Barcelona, who wins the Clásico, they get a lead of 7 points over Madrid, and the league is in their hands now. Barcelona has the trophy in their hands. The next match against Espanyol, a huge chance for Barcelona to win it in the Catalan Derby in their away stadium. Rafinha had enough chances to score a hat trick, but he wasn't able to. But he makes sure Barcelona wins this game, but playing his hearts out. putting his everything onto the pitch. Mbappe, brilliant game from him. Gets a hat trick, but still goes back with a loss. As Lamine Yamal says, if you score two, we'll score three. If you score three, we'll score four. That's what happened. There were big talks against Lamine Yamal's attitude, but he's constantly proving them wrong. He is following what he says. Lamine Yamal says something, he does that thing on the pitch. He scores a decisive goal. He creates numerous big chances, and he wins the game for Barcelona. And now all the players are dancing around on the pitch with the fans in the stands. What a game this was. Lamine Yamal did say that this season Madrid are not going to win on us, and he proved it right. Hansi Flick didn't allow Madrid to win over Barcelona or even get a single point from Barcelona this season. And it's a clean sweep of Clásicos this season. What a game this was. We got 6 votes on the poll. Will Lamine, Rafinha, and Pedri be in the top 5 of Ballon d'Or this year? All 6 of them voted yes. I hope so. I definitely hope so. But I hope at least two of those three, be in the top 5. But all these individual awards are only after team awards. So they have done it. Though coming from a heartbreak in the Champions League, they have made sure that they are winning La Liga. They are completing the domestic trouble. Visca Barca, always. I think Rafinha has got the MVP with his 2 goals. Ferran Torres got 2 assists. Pedri with another assist. I think Ferran Torres has 3 assists today. Yes. Ferran Torres headed the ball into Ricacha's path for the first goal from a corner. Then Ferran Torres provided the ball for Lamine Yamal. Ferran Torres provided the cross for Rafinha. Ferran Torres has got 3 assists today. Hat trick of assists for Ferran Torres. A double of goals and 1 assist for Pedri. Double of goals for Rafinha. 1 goal for Eric and 1 for Lamine Yamal. That's the game done and dusted there. Barcelona's flags waving high up in the air and slowly leaving the stadium. Might be one of the last Clásicos in the Montjuic where Barcelona didn't need Lewandowski's help in this match. They didn't require to bring Lewandowski onto the pitch. Still, they have won without their top scorer of the season. They don't give up. Barcelona doesn't give up. Be it any situation they are in, they don't give up. That's the mentality we were after. That's the mentality what Hansi Flick has brought in. And that's what Laporta has said after the game against Inter in the Champions League second leg. He was very proud of the players, of their mentality, and of their not giving up attitude. And the players proved him right again. Let's check up the stats one final time before ending the stream. So it's Barcelona 4, Madrid 3 with Mbappe hat trick. Barcelona creating 4.16 xG, guys, but still scoring only 4. They overperformed on their XG in the first half, but underperformed their XG in the second half. Madrid, no, Mbappe scoring 3 goals with a 2.66 XG. 7 big chances created by Barcelona, 3 big chances missed. What could have been if they were a bit more clinical? 3 big chances missed, but still scored 4 big chances. And Madrid also missed 2 big chances, one from Mbappe and one from Victor Minos. 23 shots by Barcelona against Real Madrid, winning 10 corner kicks. There were few contentious calls by the referee today. There were definitely a few contentious calls. Scrapping off that final goal of Fermin Lopez, saying an invisible handball. I don't know. Then not giving the penalty, not awarding the penalty for Barcelona for Choumany's clear handball in the penalty box. Not scrapping off the goal, the second goal by Mbappe, where Valverde has clearly stormed over Lamine Yamal's foot to win the ball back. And that goal should have been scrapped off. There were 3 to 4 multiple contentious calls by the referee today and the VAR, but they couldn't derail Barcelona. They couldn't demotivate Barcelona. Barcelona didn't depend on the referee decisions. They depended on their attack. They depended on scoring more goals. They depended on outscoring their opponent. And they did the same. They did that. It's Barcelona 4, Madrid 3. And getting to a 7-point lead over Madrid. That's it for today. Thanks for chipping in and keep watching Game Sense with Dheemu for more reviews and more post-match analysis and the live watch-alongs. Thank you. Iska Basha. Goodbye.